The Fallen King, Book 2 of the Fallen King Chronicles, written by Richard Fierce, narrated by Andrew Mcdermott. Chapter 1. Darkness gathers in the west. It is approaching, and there is no escape. A beggar on the streets. "You look ridiculous," Aramis scoffed. Melchiades gasped in offence. "I will have you know that this is the current style in the court of your father." Aramis's attendant and best friend was constantly changing his wardrobe to mimic the nobles. "You look like a bird, Mel. Take that thing off." Melchiades wore a medium-sized black hat with massive green-plumed feathers that rose up from the back of the hat like some sort of sprouting plant. Mel shook his head indignantly and sputtered, which made him look even more like a giant peacock. Aramis burst into laughter and pointed to the door that led out of his personal quarters. "I can't take you seriously. Now go and do something about your hat. I will meet you in the courtyard when I'm ready." Mel sighed, but did as he was ordered. When Mel had shut the door behind him, Aramis stripped his clothes off and tossed them on the floor. The maidservants would gather them in the morning. They were muddy and smelled of sweat, the byproduct of his earlier escapades. He stepped in front of the ornately decorated mirror that hung upon the wall next to his closet door and examined his reflection. His brown hair had lightened considerably the last few weeks. His time outside with the soldiers must have had something to do with that. Stray hairs were beginning to grow along his jaw and chin. "I need to shave," he thought. He flexed his left arm and then his right. They certainly looked larger. His abs didn't show, but he knew they would take longer to appear. A light yellow and green splotch the size of a fist mottled the skin below his right shoulder, just above his nipple. He gingerly touched it and winced at the pain. He had fallen from a horse and landed chest first onto a rock. It was a minor injury, but it was still sore. He hadn't bothered the court physicians with it, though his mother would be furious if she found out. He was the only...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?